Hey beauties, this is April coming with my MAC blush collection. So if you're interested in seeing what blushes I have from MAC, definitely stay tuned and thanks for watching. Bye. Start off with the only cream blush that I have, and this is called Improper Copper, and this is a frost, and this is really pretty. I don't really use this often, but it is very pretty. And this is what it looks like swatched. Very pretty. Go into the limited edition blushes that I have. And first off, this is from the Rihanna collection. And this is called Bad Girl Gone Good. And this is a satin. And this is what it looks like. It's a really pretty terracotta color. Very pretty. I really like this. When I first got this, I wore this so much. I'm surprised I have not hit pan on it because I love this blush. It's really pretty. And that is what it looks like swatched. So next after that, I have from the Rocky Horror collection, and this is called Crazed Imagination, which I do have this color on my cheeks right now, if you can see it. Like for my skin tone, which I'm an NW45 in MAC, this is really light. You have to like definitely build this color up. It took about 4 or 5 applications for me to get it to even look like what it looks on my cheeks. So I'm trying to get in here now. I can try to show you a swatch, but it is very light, but I'm pretty sure you probably can't see it that great, but again, that is Crazed Imagination on my cheeks. So I like it. It's like a plummy brown. And did I say what this is? And this is a frost finish also. Then next after that, this is from the Archie collection from the Veronica side. And this is called Prom Princess. And this is really pretty also. And you'll probably hear me say that a lot because I really like all my blushes that I have. Some more than the others, but I really like them. And this is Prom Princess right here. Next after that, we have from the Alluring Aquatic collection, and this is called SEDUCED. And this is what it looks like. This one also reminds me of the Riri blush. And it's so soft and buttery. I love this. It is so soft and buttery. And this one is the extra dimension blush. And that is what it looks like swatched. And out of all of the blushes that I have, that one is like the softest. It feels nice to the skin. And then the next one after that is from the Sharon Osbourne collection, and this one is called Peaches and Cream. And this is what it looks like. It's coming off a lot lighter on camera. It's not that light. That's about, it's still a little light, but that's what it looks like right there. And that is what it looks like swatched. You see it's a lot darker. Then the last limited edition one I believe I have is from the Paranza Scholler collection. That's what the packaging looks like. Mine's all fingerprinted up. And this one right here, it's called Ocean City. And they don't have like a finish on here. It just says a blush ombre. But this is really, really pretty. This one's also coming up a little lighter than what it is because this color right here, the top color, is a lot more orange. So here are the two colors here. So that's the top orange color, and then that is the lighter peach color down here, which together, this is something that you would get, which is really, really pretty. So next up here is Blunt. And Blunt is, let me see, this is a matte finish. Now I do use Blunt sometimes as a contour color. And this is like, on me, Blunt is more like a natural contour. But it does show up on me. I do have to kind of build it up. This is like, you don't see it that good on me there. But this is actually, this side is better. This is actually the contour here that I use with Blunt. So you can see it on me. Like I said, it is a very light, natural contour on me. But it'll work for you. Next up here is Format. I also use Format as a contour shade, and this works really good for me. This is a Frost, and this is what it looks like swatched. So it's also a really nice contour color for me. Actually, I like Format on me better than I do Blunt. Then next after that, this is called Love Things, which is one of my favorite blushes from MAC. And Love Thing is, Love Thing is a mineralized blush. And look at this. And this is what it looks like swatched. This is so pretty. One of my favorite blushes. My little sister turned me on to that. Then next after that, next up here, it's Cubic. And this is what Cubic looks like. It does look a lot lighter on camera. It's a little darker than that. Not much, but it's a little darker. And this is a satin. Now, with this color, you do kind of have to build it up a little bit or layer it with things, because for my skin complexion, it can make you look a little ashy. But I like to put this on top of things, under, you know, pair it with something. But this is what it looks like. So I like to actually pair this with like Love Thing or like RAIZIN, Fever, something like that. It works really well with it. Then next up we have is SPRINGSHEEN. Yes, it's SPRINGSHEEN, and this is a SHEERTONE shimmer blush. And this is what it looks like. This is also coming up a lot lighter. About there is about the color right there. So that's what it looks like. It's more of like a really pretty peach. This one's also very soft. I never realized how soft this one was, but it's nice and soft. Oh, that feels so good on the skin. And there it is swatched right there. So next up we have here, this is called Breed of Beauty. And this one is looking a lot lighter. And that's still not giving the correct color of it. But this is Breed of Beauty, and this one is, it just says a beauty powder blush. And this is what Breed of Beauty looks like. Then I am a little embarrassed to show you guys this blush right here, but I broke it twice. I broke it and then I fixed it and then it broke again. But this is Margarine. And this is what it looks like. This is a really pretty blush. It is very light, so you do kind of have to be a little bit careful with this one, especially if you're my skin tone, because you can come off looking ashy. But if you blend it in, or even sometimes I like to layer this one with lifting, and that comes out really pretty when it's layered with lifting. Then another one of my blushes. This one, I just dropped it one day and it broke. But this one is called Frankly Scarlet. And that is what it looks like. It's a really pretty, like, pinky red color. And I had to break that one too. And I actually depotted this one. Okay, this is just the Sheen Tone blush. So that's the finish of it. And that is what it looks like. It's a really pretty blush. I hate that I broke half of it, because I broke that one right when I got it. Then next up, here's the first blush I ever bought from MAC, and this one is called RAIZIN. I bought it in the pan and it doesn't have the finish on here, or I don't see it on here, but this is RAIZIN, and I love this color, probably because it was my first blush. But this is a nice color. This could be your everyday color. I used to wear this all the time. But that is RAIZIN there. Then next after that, this was my second purchase, and this is called Fever. This is another blush that my little sister turned me on to, and I kind of jacked it up when I depotted this one. So, but this is a really pretty reddish blush, very pretty. So next up here we have Plum Foolery, and this is what it looks like. It's coming up. There's the true color right there. And since I bought this one also in the pan, I guess the ones I bought in the pan, which I never realized, does not have the finish on it. But I will try to look them up online and link them below with the finishes. But this is, so this is what Plum Fairy looks like. This is a really pretty, like, brown sparkly color. You can see like reflexes of gold in it. It's very pretty. Next color up here is Devil. It looks a lot lighter in the camera, but here it is. This is kind of like an orangey red color. I wish I could get like the true color of it for you. It's somewhat like, it's not picking up the trueness of it. But like with me looking at it here, it's like a little bit lighter than my nails. But it's really pretty. And that is what it looks like swatch. See how pretty that is? This is a nice blush for the summertime. But I wear my stuff whenever I want. I don't have a problem with doing that. Up next here, we have Mandarin, which is like a peachy orange color. Like, Then up next we have burnt pepper. And this is what burnt pepper looks like. And there it is swatched. This is like one of my old school blushes here. This is called Amarine Rose, which is the bomb. I really like this. This one I'm definitely about to hit pan on. And this is like one sometimes if I really don't feel like putting on a highlighter because of all the reflex and everything in it, I won't add a highlighter. I'll wear this by itself because it'll do the job all by itself. Another one that I will wear if, well, I'll wear it even if I wear a highlighter, but if I don't feel like putting on a highlighter, and this is one of my newest blushes that one of my friends turned me on to, and this is called Sweet as Cocoa, because every time I would see her, her blush would just be like, oh my gosh, it was, ooh, beautiful, and I just loved it on her. So one day, because I would always forget to inquire like, oh, what color do you have on? And we were going to MAC, so I remembered them. And this is Sweet as Cocoa, and this is how it looks. I don't know if you guys can see it really good as a swatch on me, but this is beautiful on the cheek. Beautiful, beautiful. And I hate, there it is, but it's beautiful. I really like that. Then another one of my all-time favorites, this is Lovejoy. And I depotted this one myself, and I know this is a mineralized blush, which it is bomb too. And that is what Lovejoy looks like. See, that is pretty. This is another one that you can wear without wearing a highlight if you don't want, because that one is bomb. Next one up here is called Love Cloud. It's coming up very light on the camera. This is like another pinky peach color. More on the pink side than peach, but you can see a little peach in it, but definitely more pink. And that's kind of the best I can get to show up the color without it washing out. So this one is, for my skin tone, another one that you have to be kind of careful with putting it on, not to put on too much because you don't want to look ashy with it. And this is Desert Rose, which is also coming up. I don't know, my lights are really washing a lot of these blushes out, which I like this blush. It's really, really pretty too. And again, that was called Desert Rose. Breezy, which is one of my old school favorites here. Breezy is like a reddish color with sparkles. So, and this one really feels good to the skin too. And that is what Breezy looks like. Step here we have Cantaloupe, which this one's also being washed out. Let me see. That is Cantaloupe. And this is what Cantaloupe looks like. Like, again, another one that as brown skin girls, definitely you do have to blend this one in good, or else you will look ashy. But you can definitely work this. I mean, you can work any color that you want. Sometimes you have to blend it with other things, but if you want it, buy it. Purchases, and I have not worn this blush, so I don't really know if I'm gonna have to layer it or I can wear it on its own. And this is called Gingerly, and it's so wash. That's about the color you're gonna get there. And let's see, this one feels wonderful. But yeah, this is pretty. Oh yeah, I can definitely wear that and work it out. This color, I really like this color right here. This is called Rhubarb. I have bought this color 2 times. That's how much I liked it. So I just gave my other one away. And that is Rhubarb. Like, Rhubarb reminds me of like Raisin that's more pink. That's exactly what Rhubarb reminds me of. Except we have Magenta, which I really like. It's coming up a little lighter, but it's a little darker than that. And then I feel like looking at them now, if you have Magenta or if you have Rhubarb, you don't need both. A lot of these you don't need them all, but I'm addicted to buying them. So there is Magenta. And here is Pink Swoon, which looks like it is taupe or white or something on this camera, but it is a really pretty pink. It pretty much kind of looks like my little rag that I have on. That's pretty much the color of it. I wish it picked up like that, but it's not. But that's what it looks like on my hands. See, you're kind of getting more of the true color there. It's still a little washed out, but that's more of the color. So this color right here, it's called Full of Joy. And this is also like a light pink color, but I do like putting this over some of my purple blushes. It blends very well with it. And that is Lovejoy. And that is Full of Joy. So the last blush that I have here is Sal Rosa. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not quite for sure. But this is what it looks like swatched. So that's all of my MAC blushes, beauties, and thanks for sticking around and watching the full video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please